current form. Yesterday, CRR swept his group, or rw9 the day before swept his group. So they are two players who went undefeated on the first and second day. Teams are wrong, are they? I don't think they are. Shouts out again, by the way. Oh, what a goal by rw9, or good goal by CRR, sorry. Good reaction to rw9's point-blank save. This wasn't even a bad save by rw9. It's very good recovery, completely unbelievable. rw9 is in fine form, back in the way and stops him short one more time. Couple of boost steals coming through, but CRR will not be too hindered. rw9 is just too good though. Finds a way through with a fit from here. rw9 fakes the ceiling challenge. CRR did not bite on it. He's slow playing, but rw9 once again gets in the way of the shot and beats CRR to the second ball. That's the key, really. CRR needs to be getting back to these second balls a little bit more quickly if this attack is going to work. Really are second to none. CRR still struggling to find a way through. A little bit of an air dribble bump attempted there. rw9 makes it look pretty easy to defend. But CRR does find a way through. Is probably Zen, in my opinion. And in 3v3, the best attacking player is probably Zen. And yeah, just the best player, probably Zen. I think, yeah, he's just the best right now. But best attacker in 1v1, probably Zen. It's probably Zen. Yeah, I think Zen is the best attacker and rw9 is the best defender in 1v1. And that is a forfeit from CRR. rw9 does what rw9 does. He just makes his opponents look completely helpless in offense. rw9 to a higher degree of difficulty. Ground shot, not really able to do too much. rw9, as usual, ends up in an easily comfortable position for him than the attacker at the end of every single play. Oh, he saved his dodge, but not enough. CRR goes under him. That's a huge mind game win for CRR. rw9, as always, saving the dodge in defense. CRR goes. Again, probably rw9, I would say. Probably rw9 the smartest and the best defender to get back into series that he's struggling in, or to run away with series he's dominant in. That's a great save by CRR. Air dribble bumps for both players failing so far. CRR on the counter attack puts himself up 3-1. Might be, you know. CRR boostless. You guys remember there were 6 categories that we agreed on for 1v1 top trumps? I need to go back and see if I can find them. That's a great first touch by CRR. Last throwing? I don't think so. I think CRR has just been better than him in this game. And that was a bit of a mistake by rw9, falling off the post. CRR slots that he's played so far. CRR is the first to give him a good game. What a flip reset. rw9 compliments him in the quick chat. There was really not much he could do about that one. It flew overhead. Target. For once, he's no more than a spectator. As rw9, I think he's been dusted again. He has, and it's in. CRR 8-4. A dominant game 2. Perfect pathing. Turning out to be as close as this is. Certainly hope so. Oh, rw9 just baited him here. Faked the air roll shot. And then just barreled right through CRR. He was pretty helpless, stationary there. And to force the other to back down. CRR jumps over the demo attempt and keeps control of the play. Placement is not good enough. rw9 recovery, smooth as ever. CRR work with. Taking his time here. Fakes the ground pinch. Fakes the air roll shot. And goes for the flick from close range. And it looks like CRR's boost advantage is good, but CRR's got the ball. And rw9 will not be able to stop the save. Or land the save on the flick, actually. CRR's flicks have been phenomenal in the Fennec all weekend, now in the Octane. This is a big statement from CRR. Still has to be careful. There's a comeback chance for... Yeah, as always, I'll quickly mention that the reason... Oh, nice save by CRR there. The reason that Rawas is pronounced Rawas is because the 9 is replacement for a letter that we don't have in the English alphabet. It's not a number that they use. I probably should have finished that sentence. Is 4 a number that they use? Because, no, it is, isn't it? Or is that just because... I know Ahmad used to have 4 in his name. That from his Basil. B2 SIL. Hey Moxie, do you want to 1v1 this guy with one hand? He'll be like, yeah, sure, of course. And then he might lose. But, you know, just because he takes losses when he's not at 100%, it doesn't mean that you should ignore those losses, does it? Or, you know, I'm not feeling too well today, I'm going to pass, maybe tomorrow. But Moxie will just be like, yeah, of course. And, yeah. Chronic going ahead against Moxie is very impressive, by the way. That's 6. Rawas is the only player who's beaten Zen more than Zen's beaten him. And it's another forfeit for CRR. Well, a brave effort in game 2. Made everybody dream, showing that he's still the guy. And now he's on double match point. Oh, nice flick by Rawas to kick things off. CRR is back in the Fennec for this one. And he compliments Rawas for that flick because challenge, he didn't see any window that he could predict where that flick was going. And it looks like Rawas will have similar difficulty defending CRR's first attack in the game. It's a great ground shot by CRR. Yeah, I know Daniel, everybody always brings up Daniel as a winning record against Rawas, but Rawas record against Daniel, funnily enough. Daniel he did avenge his one loss that he had to Naupo recently. That was a big win for him. Oh, look at the recoveries for Rawas. That is nasty. Daniel are next in line after Rawas and Zen, in my opinion. But Daniel just has too many losses, unfortunately. He just has too many losses that Rawas doesn't have. If you look at Rawas's record, it's just kind of pristine. Yeah, he trades matches with apparently Jack. I think he wins most. Oh my goodness, what a save. Rawas is back on the ball, by the way. That's insane. He's just saved a perfectly top corner shot and got back to the ball as if nothing happened. CRR snipes the pitch off the wall, though. Wow, what a level we're seeing in this exchange here. That is a long flight into a wall pinch. He's found another way through. 4-3 now. Rawas from distance with the air dribble. Reset, and the dunk is good. Hey, thanks for the 2-month prime. Ollie 231, thanks for the prime. Rawas is liking the air dribble dunks, isn't he? This is looking ridiculously difficult to stop, whether he's flip resetting into air dribble dunks or just flying to do too much else. Love the fake wall pinch by CRR. The fact he scored one earlier in the game has Rawas backing off there. Gives CRR a lot of space to play with. Space which is now completely gone. Oh, it's back. Hold on. Forget completely. CRR. Simple deflection into his back wall. No rebound attempted. CRR trying to wrestle it back from him. Rawas watching them the entire way there. Looks like he's overhit the approach for the open net, but he might still have it. It's a tough one. And he slots it. I feel like it's pretty clear that Moxie and Rawas are the tournament favourites after what we've seen so far. CRR wants to add his name to that conversation. It would have been too risky. He can't afford to take any risks in a position like this. CRR off the side wall. He's used all of his boost for this attack, but he makes it work. Flip reset, bar down and in. What a clutch play that is. He was completely all in. No boost remaining if Rawas somewhat evens it out. Still CRR favoured as he barrels down the middle of the pitch. And he scores to send us into Game 5. Rawas's wins have been dominant, but CRR's wins count just as much. 2-2. We are going to the ace match on both streams. Early signs would say no, but Rawas denied by the crossbar. The CRR might be scoring. No, it's Not quite yet. Yes, he is going to get the rebound. Well, that was nearly a goal with the flick once again. Only a spectacular save stopped him. Rawas once more sniping the follow-up shot too quickly. Slot by Rawas. Oh, it's perfect. Rawas will have the next play of the ball as well. Fakes the off-the-wall play. Multiple fakes by Rawas, and the ball bounces in. Well, CRR thought that there was going to be a shot on target here. To his harder of a wall play here. CRR liking the ground game. Rawas has saved the air dribble bump, and he's impeded CRR's landing as well. This is going to hinder CRR's next defensive play. He's completely boost starved here. And Rawas 50s it straight into the goal. Game 5. A win is a win, a loss is a loss. He will not want any part of the second. And this is where it gets exceptionally dangerous for CRR. The 2 losses he's had have gotten away from him, and he's been forced to forfeit. But this time he's staying in touching distance. Not gonna lie, I totally forgot those existed. That's a good idea. We should probably do that for the next game. Rawas too good. Make the most of their creativity. Oh, what a flick. What a save! Rawas has just stopped a laser of a flick from CRR. He pre-jumps to his back wall. Oh, CRR trips Rawas off the play. He needs to keep him on low boost here. That's exactly what he does with a quick turnaround. But the direct air dribble is read by Rawas and sent into CRR's net. Chronic into the top 4. Moxie not. Oh, pre-flip saved by CRR is very impressive. Rawas is still in full control though. And he's got a flip to work with here. Rawas has been too good in game 5. He's tried to pogo and completely failed it. I think CRR will have scored here. Rawas starting to showboat perhaps a little bit too early. Oh my goodness, that's actually a monster of a shot. You need perfect offense. You need perfect plays every time. And that wasn't it. CRR calls GG's. He'll have one more chance to advance to top 4 against the winner of apparently Jack and Daniel. Rawas does what Rawas does. All they thought that they were just going to call GG's and leave, but he stayed.